Hello everyone, in this video we will learn to write the polyfill of contact method available inside the array. So by default, array has a concat method available inside the JavaScript. It is used to concat the two data and that can be anything. So before writing our own implementation, first let's see what the actual documentation says about the concat methods in JavaScript. So we will Google it and go to mdn docs. So here it says that concat method of array is used to merge two or more arrays. This method does not change the existing array but returns a new array. So here we have some given examples. We have two array 1 and 2, and both are concatenated using the concat operators in JavaScript. Similarly, we see the syntax. We can concatenate multiple values. Let's see some more example over here. We have array of letters and array of numbers. Both are concatenated and the result will be combination of both. Similarly, if we combine multiple arrays, again the result will be combination of multiple arrays. Now here we have a combination of the nested arrays. When both nested arrays are combined, the result will be the combination of nested arrays. Now we have seen the documentation. Now we will proceed to write our own implementation of the concat method available in the array of JavaScript. So in JavaScript, the basic hack to clone the existing function into a new variable is to assign the existing function into a new variable. Let's do this. We assign the existing prototype by creating a new variable into the array prototype, and that's how we done it. Let's test this one by one. So the first one is we are concatenating two arrays into the single arrays. Now the second one is we are concatenating the array into a number which is not an array, and the last one is we are concatenating the nested array, and that's how it's work. And now let's add one more complex input. We will test it over here. We have the nested array again with some more nested array. We'll see how the output will get generated. Here in the result, we would expect the data from the first data source, and from the second data source we will have all the data as it is, but the nested data array will not get spread over here. Therefore in the result array will begin from the seventh data, which was the nested. Let's see. Yes, as it is expected. Now we are commenting this code because this is not acceptable in the interview. We have to write our own implementation to achieve the same functionality. Now let's create our own function in an array using a prototype. This function will accept the second data source as a parameter to this function, and we will pass this data source using the spread operator to get the data outside from the array, and later we will utilize this data inside this function. Now let's create a copy of first data source using the spread operator. Now here the first data source can be accessed using this keyword. Now we will run the for loop on the first data source, iterating from starting index to the end index, and inside this for loop we will check for each item whether this is an array or not, using the array of isArray method available inside the JavaScript. Now again here, if we found that item is a type of array, then we will push that into the first dataset using the spread operator. And similarly, For the data set which is not a type of array, we will write the else condition, and we will push in again into the first data source, but here we will push without the spread operator. And finally, at last, we will return the resultant array which has all the data sets. And now let's test one by one whether it gives the expected output or not. For the first, we combine with the array, and for the second one, again array with the array, and the third one array with the nested arrays, and the last one array with the complex nested array. So here we see it gives the expected result as we have seen in the beginning of this video.